So how are you doing, guys? Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Trap Nation show where we review song albums from across trap music. So with me here in studio, niko na my guest. These are trap fanatics actually, and we'll be reviewing some 2 albums. But before that, I'll allow them to introduce themselves. My brother.
Thank you very much, Vic, man. My name is Sachif Yobo, and I wanted to come to Trap Nation, and I'm saying, and I'm really glad I can't wait to review these albums, man.
Yeah, my name is Angasaji. You find me on all social media platforms, on YouTube, Twitter, and everything at Angasaji. Yeah.
Now let's get right into it. Today we shall be reviewing one local album, and we shall also be reviewing an international album. And in the local album, we shall be reviewing the recently released album by Wakadinali, Ndani ya Cockpit 3. It was released, I understand, on Friday.
Yeah.
And let's get right into it. Sachif.
Yes, sir.
I understand you've already reviewed the album.
For sure, man.
What do you think is your favorite song in the album?
Man, first of all, man, I think I want to shout out the Wakadinali, man. They've been consistent, man, for the last couple of years. They've given Kenyan music a new genre, and I want to thank them. You know, this is the sequel, the Ndani ya Cockpit sequel, the first, the second, and the third one. Been great, man. Been great journey, man. And I want to say it's a very great album, man. I like it, and I want to say shout out to them again, man. They've been blessing Kenyans with the type of music that we normally get from outside Kenya, and I'm really grateful for them, man.
Your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song? My favorite song from the album, I'm gonna say Singi Fanikio.
I think the first song on the album.
Yeah, man. No, them guys, they're talking about where they've come from, you know what I'm saying? And the journey, they never thought they'd be here, you know what I'm saying? And I really like it, man, the way I can relate with the type of music, man. Yeah.
Akadi,
yes.
What do you think of the Ndani ya Cockpit 3 album?
First of all, these guys unajua ndio wanawakilisha huku Kenya in the sector of drill, trap, nugget. So these guys have been wamejituma sana. So comparing to the other album, actually this album yenye wametoa the last Friday, Cockpit 3, Ndani ya Cockpit 3, sindio?
Yeah.
That album ukiangalia iko fiti, mimi like all the songs ziko hapo, like I can say they are my favorite.
On a scale of
but the best song from the album I can say ni MCMCA, because when you listen to it, actually you can relate to the punchlines ziko hapo, like you feel like, oh, these guys want to represent, unaget. So that's the best MCMCA.
Punchline, unaweza sema like one punchline umepick from the song.
Oh, this punchline inasema like msaya unasoma tu degree nini lakini connections muhimu.
Connections.
So like I relate to it actually. Nikisikiza tu hivi like all comrades, ukisikiza tu your stuff una relate, una vibe na.
Yeah, and if I can add, I think Wakadinali, they've actually tried to redefine the real genre of music in Kenya.
For sure,
they have actually been releasing some very cool songs in the past few years. And before we move on, we actually went out and let's just try to listen to some of the views wasio kwa hivyo nje kuhusiana na hiyo album Ndani ya Cockpit 3.
Okay, mimi ni Karl Max Omondi. Nimesikiza hiyo album ya Wakadinali na ngoma yenye ni bamba ni Wrong Cypher Volume 2. Hiyo ngoma imeficha wasanii wengine kama vile Caterpillar, na unajua venye wanajua mistari. So hiyo ngoma imenibamba sana, na kuna hii ngoma tena ya Tourist yenye imeficha Calligraph Jones. Hiyo ngoma iko sawa. So all together hiyo album iko fit. I rate it 8/10. Yeah.
Ndani ya Cockpit 3 ngoma ambayo nimependa hapo sana ni Wrong Cypher, kwa sababu ukiweza kuangalia iko na wasanii wengi na ina sound kama Avoid Those People. Na maybe nikiweza kuirate naweza ipatia kitu kama 7 out of 10. I guess hiyo ni right sana. Hiyo ngoma imeweza sana. Na lakini kuna ngoma zingine set hiyo peke yake imenibamba. Zote ziko fiti.
Guys, I don't know what you think about the album. You can actually comment it. But before we move on with the show, we're going to take a short commercial break. See you on the other side.
shark cause it go doo-doo-doo. I don't got no ass no more, but this ain't new to you. Said I'm just a broski, but I know she fooling you. She gon' do some things to me that she won't do to you. They changing colors on the side just like a Rubik's Cube. I like talk who gon' be rude to you. I don't need the flex, I don't got to prove to you. Pop out with Lil Brody, he gon' show you what that toolie do.
On the international, like I said before, we are going to be reviewing an international album. And for this session, we shall be reviewing the new released album by Metroboomin, Heroes and Villain. The album actually has 15 songs, and he has featured various artists. I cannot even comment about it right now, but allow my guests to I understand you've also reviewed the album,
sure,
right?
Man. Sure.
And which song do you actually think made it to your top list in the album?
Yeah, man, it's difficult to choose, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Metro, he's outdone himself with this one, man. Yeah, I mean, when I had the album the first time, and I was like, oh, DJ Khaled should take notes, man. If you're a producer and you wanna make an album, that's the type of stuff you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Metro, man, the 15 songs, man, the mixes, how he does this music, the type of song these people flow in. There's oh my god, man, impressive, man, impressive. Metro, my favorite song, man, difficult to choose, but I'm gonna say Metro Spider, man, featuring Young Thug, man. Yeah, Free Young Thug, man.
Yeah, and before I'll actually say something about it, but what about you? Do you think, how was the album been for you?
For me, I think the album has really performed very well, because you know, the artists who have been featured in this album, ni magods. The likes of 21 Savage, the likes of Travis Scott. When you feature someone like 21 Savage, what do you expect?
It's going to be a banger, definitely.
A banger.
Yeah.
It must go viral, it must go to the extent, you know. So the best song from the album I can pick, zote ni banger, but let me settle with the Umbrella.
Yeah, 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And I think this album has actually given a comeback platform to some artists like Young Thug, who had recently gone underwater, if you can say. And some of the songs Young Thug may feature actually like Metro Spider and Trance. Very cool songs, by the way, from Young Thug. But overall, the album has been a mix of various genres, because you'll also notice the song which has actually featured The Weeknd. It's called Creeping, right? It's actually like an emotion. It takes you through kind of an emotional.
Nobody never thought that 21 and The Weeknd would ever be in same song, and Metro made it possible, man.
Yeah, and I was actually looking at some of the comments on YouTube, and I actually agree with one of the people who actually said that The Weeknd should actually try to maybe do an album of all song hits.
Yeah.
Because if you look at that song is actually ikona vibe ya ile nini old school songs.
For sure. Yeah.
And also amefanya pia song fulani inaitwa On Time na what is the name of this? John Legend. Yeah, it's kind of an R&B, and then there are various trap songs there. So it's actually a very cool album. And I think what I can say from when I listen to the song, actually it tries to cover from both sides, different angles, emotions, vibing.
And then 21 comes in with this type of
so it is actually a good take for the producer, and actually it is a good album overall.
I mean, before we forget, man, you gotta say this. In the album, there's this song "Feel the Fire," man, by ASAP and then Take. That was the first posthumous verse by Takeoff since he passed, man, a couple weeks ago, man. That song, man, I don't even know how to describe it when I heard, man. It was very emotional listening to Takeoff, man, one of my favorite artists when he passed, and the way he snapped on that verse, man, going from A to Z. man, ABC man takes that's a living. I mean, a God forever, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's also
mistakes,
this.
man.
And there's also this song on the album featuring Ghana. It's called All the.
Yeah,
right?
all this time we want all the money.
Yeah, and I think the song is actually trying to reflect the crisis that is going on in the mainstream rap.
Yeah, been crazy, man.
With all the, for example, Ghana and
Yeah,
Young
being
Thug
tagged in,
actually
locked up, you know what I'm
for RICO charges and
Yeah,
all
man,
that.
it's crazy,
But
man.
generally speaking, I think it's a very cool album. Personally,
Sure.
I think that. I don't know what you think about it, guys. You can also comment about it. Well, we've unfortunately come to the end of the show. Well, until next time, I've been your host, Victor Kipchumba.
Yeah.